Hello dear students, here we are back again with our mathematics of class 7. Today we are going to continue with our chapter number 2, that is fractions and decimal. And in the previous classes of online classes, we have completed until exercise 2.1. I hope you all have understood exercise 2.1. Now we are going to start with the concepts of 2.2. In 2.2 what we are going to do, that first of all we will see the figure, in how many parts this figure is divided. That number will come in denominator, and the fraction with whose fraction we need to find, that means if the fraction of shaded portion is to be find out, then we will write the number of parts shaded upon total number of parts given in the figure. See how this first figure, don't see the other two figures, see first figure, that this is the first circle. This circle is divided into three parts, first part, second part and third part. That means the total number of parts of this circle, one circle, is 3. So 3 will come in denominator. And how many parts of the shaded portion are there in this circle? One circle, 1 and 2 out of 3. The two parts are shaded out of 3, so we will write 2 upon 3 is the fraction of this figure. Again come to this side, again 3 parts are there, and out of 3 2 parts are shaded, 1 2, so we will write 2 upon 3 as a fraction. Here also 1 2 and 3 parts are there and 2 parts are shaded, so 2 upon 3. Now these 3 figures, all 3 circles, in all the 3 circles 3 parts are there, all the circles are having 3 parts, and out of 3 2 parts are shaded. So can we write it like that, this plus this plus this, or we can write it like 3 1 2 3 figures are there na, so 3 multiply by 2 upon 3, 2 upon 3, 2 upon 3 is common na, so we will take 2 upon 3 common and multiply by the number of circles, 1 2 and 3. All the 3 circles are same na, and all the 3 circles are having same fraction, 2 by 3, so we will multiply 3 into the fraction 2 by 3. Okay, so this is the answer of exercise 2.2, question number 1, A part. In A part they are saying show that which fraction shows the number given in A to D. We will not first write the numbers which is given in A part. First of all we will draw figure, and from figure we will find out that this fraction, this figure says this number, the fraction of the shaded portion is this, the fraction of the shaded portion is this, and the fraction of shaded portion is this. How many figures are there? 3 figures, so we will multiply 3 with the fraction. Now come to B part. In B part, how many parts, in how many parts the figure is divided? 2 parts. First figure is out of 2, so 2 will come in denominator, and out of 2 1 part is shaded, so 1 upon 2 is the fraction. Come to this side, again 2 parts are there, out of 2 1 part is shaded, so again we will write 1 by 2. How many figures are there? 2 figures, so we will write 2 multiply by, what is the fraction? 1 upon 2. Now this is the answer. Now you can match your answer with your book. Okay, now next is C part. You all can do in how many parts this figure is divided? 1 2 3 4, so 4 will come in denominator, and in out of 4 1 part is shaded, so 1 upon 4. Same here, out of 4 1 part is shaded, out of 4 1 part is shaded. How many figures? 1 2 and 3 figures, 3 multiplied by 1 upon 4. Okay, now see in your book, write this in front of this figure. You have to draw this figure and write this answers in front of that. Now after that, see this figure, in how many parts this figure is divided? 1 2 3 4 5. So out of 5 1 part is shaded, again 5 parts, out of 5 1 part is shaded. How many figures? 2 figures are there, and same fraction, 2 into 1 upon 5. Okay, so first question is done. Now come to second question. Now students, in question number 2, see that what they are saying. They are saying some pictures A to C, that means A, B and C are given below. Tell which of them show first, second and third part. Now see in your books, there 3 parts are given. 3 into 1 by 5 is equal to 3 by 5, 2 into 1 by 3 is equal to 2 by 3, and 3 into 3 by 4 is equal to 2 1 by 4. See what they are saying, we will not see the first, second and third part. We will see only ABC figures only, and from these figures we will find out our answer. Okay, we do not need the answer of the book. We will solve by ourselves because we have understood the concept. Okay, so see this figure, in how many parts this figure is divided? This figure is divided into, first circle is divided into 3 parts, first, second and third. So we will write it as 1, and out of 3 one part is shaded, so 1 upon 3 is the fraction. And this figure is divided again into how many parts? 3 parts, and one part out of 3 is shaded. So remember the question number 1 what we have studied right now. If two figures are same and both of them are having same fraction, so we will multiply with the number of figure. Two figures are there na, before equal to there are two figures, so 2 multiplied by 1 upon 3. Now come to answer. There are 3 parts and out of 3, 2 parts are shaded, so 2 upon 3. Okay, if they would not have given this figure na, we will solve it by ourselves, because how? Whole number multiplied by fraction is equal to, we will take 1 as denominator of the whole number and multiply numerator, denominator. How? See, 2 into 1 is 2 and 1 into 3 is 2. Okay, this portion you need not solve, it is just to explain you the concept. Okay, so I am rubbing this portion, we have to write this. So our answer we have got. Okay, we do not need book and we have not used the book for our answer. We have just see the figure and we have find out the answer. Now come to this side. This is one triangle. This triangle is divided into how many parts? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we will write 4 in denominator, and how out of 4, 3 parts are shaded, 1, 2 and 3. So 3 upon 4. Here again 3 upon 4. Here again 3 upon 4. Now if they would not have given this portion, now we will solve with the help of this. So 1, 2 and 3. 3 figures are there. All the 3 are having same fraction. So 3 multiply by fraction 3 by 4. So answer will be 3 3s are 9 and 1 into 4 is 4. Okay, so they are saying all the figures are divided into 4 parts, and out of 4, 9 parts are shaded. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. The 9 parts are shaded, and out of 9 4, 9 upon 4 is the fraction. Okay, this is the answer. Next what they are saying, now this figure is become improper fraction na? So we know how to solve improper fraction and how to convert into mixed fraction. So 9 upon 4, 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So 9 upon 4 will become 2, 1 upon 4. This is the answer. Okay, we have find the answer. Now C part is, this figure is divided into 5 parts, 1 2 3 4 5. So 5 will come in denominator, and out of 5, 1 part is shaded. Same here, out of 5, 1 part is shaded. Same here, out of 5, 1 part is shaded. So our answer will be 1 2 and 3 figures are there na, so we will write 3 multiplied by the fraction. So what is the answer? 3 into 1 is 3 upon 5 into 1 is 5. So answer is 3 upon 5. Okay, see, answer this figure is divided into 5 parts, 1 2 3 4 5. We will write 5 in the denominator. Out of 5, 3 parts are shaded, 1 2 3. What we have got? 3 upon 5. So this is our answer. We need not take the help of book for the answers. We just solve with the help of by understanding the concept. If you have understand the concept, you need not finding any clue. You will solve by yourself with the help of your mind. If you have understood the concept, just like I have make you understand. Now question number 3 is. Now students, see in question number 3 what they are saying, you have to multiply the following fractions with the whole number given like this. 7 is the whole number, 3 by 5 is a fraction, and then reduce it to lowest form and convert into mixed fraction if it is possible. Now how do you multiply a whole number with the fraction? That see, take 1 as denominator below the whole number. That 7 is the whole number, and we will take 1 as denominator, because when we divide any number with 1 or multiply any number with 1, we will get the same number. So there is no effect on whole number. So we have to divide whole number with 1. We will take 1 as denominator, and now we will multiply numerator multiply numerator, and denominator multiply by denominator. Numerator is 7 into 3 and denominator is 1 into 5. We will get 7 3s are 21. 5 into 1 is 5. Now this is improper fraction because numerator is greater than denominator. Now what you need to do, divide 21 by 5 in rough. 5 4s are 20 and 1 as denominator. So you will get 4 1 upon 5 as your answer. Okay. Okay. Why we have directly solved it? Because between 21 and 5 there is no common factor, so we cannot reduce it to lowest form other than this. This itself is in the lowest form. Okay. When we how we get to know that we have to convert into lowest term, if there is some common factor between numerator and denominator. Here 21 and 5, between 21 and 5 there is no common factor, only 1 is the common factor, so we have just converted into mixed fraction. Now next is 4 into 1 upon 3 is, take 1 as denominator, 4 into 1 is 4, 1 into 3 is 3. Again 4 upon 3 no common factor other than 1, take it as, again this is improper fraction, so convert it into mixed fraction. 3 ones are 3, so what will be the answer? 1 upon 3 is the answer. Okay, do this mixed fraction calculation in rough. Okay, complete, understand na? Again 2 6 are 12, 1 into 7 is 7, again 7 1 is 7 and 7 2 is 14 will be greater than 12, so 5 upon 7 will be the mixed fraction. Again 5 2 are 10, 9 1 are 9, again 9 1 are 9, 1 upon 9, this will be the answer. 2 into 4 is 8, 3 into 1 is 3, 3 2 the 6, 2 upon 3 will be the answer. Okay, if you will be used to finding the mixed fraction, then you can do it in your mind, just like I am doing. Okay, just like I'm not solving by dividing this, I'm doing it in my mind. If you will be habitual of this, you will also solve in your mind. 5 6 are 30, 2 1s are 2. Now between 30 and 2 there is common factor, common multiple. Okay, so you have to convert into lowest sum. 2 1s are 2 into 15. Okay, so 15 is the answer only. Now 11 into 4 is 44 and 1 into 7 is 7. Now between 44 and 7 there is no common factor, convert into mixed fraction. 7 6 are 42, 6 2 by 7. 20 into 4 is 2 4s are 8 and 80 upon 5. Again between 80 and 5 common factor is there. 5 1s are 5, 5 6 are 30. 16 is the answer. Now 13 1s are 13, 3 1s are 3. No common factor between 13 and 1. So 3 4s are 12 and 1 upon 3 is the answer. Now 15 3s are 45 and 5 1s are 5. Common factor is there, so we will convert into into lowest term. 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15. So 13 is the answer. So this is your question number 3 complete. I hope you have understood. Now in next video I will explain you question number 4.